Hello YouTube, this is Salam. Today I'm going to review the DIABLO steel cutting blade for the Skilsaw. I'm building a tailgate for my dump truck and I need to cut 1/8" thick sheet metal. It's 11 gauge and I'm going to use the Skilsaw with this blade to cut it. I discovered this product about 4 years ago and it does excellent job. I cut many sheet metal with it. I usually buy them in a pack of 10 from Amazon. It's way cheaper. At a local place, the disc will cost about $50. From Amazon, it's about $16. I like to support my local businesses. However, if the price is more than twice, then I go to Amazon. When I cut sheet metal with the Skilsaw, this Skilsaw is offset 1.5 inches from the edge of it over here. So what I do, I mark the sheet metal and I put straight edge 1.5 inches away from the mark, and then I use the Skilsaw to make the straight cut. You will be saving time using this method and you get straight cut. The metal cutting blade for the Skilsaw, it's different than the one designed for wood. This one over here made by DIABLO. They both made by DIABLO. This for wood, this for metal. The rake of the carbide, it's more to the neutral portion on the metal cutting blade. The one for the wood, it's positive. It will bite more into the media. So this, you can't use it with metal. You will wear it out very quick. This one over here, you could cut wood with it if you have nails and whatever. It doesn't do a good job. It doesn't cut fast, but it will do the job. Safety tip: before you install the blade into the Skilsaw, make sure it's disconnected. And also it has latch over here where you could stop the gearbox inside so it doesn't spin. And then you could use wrench or you could use impact to lose the bolt and then replace the disc. I use this Skilsaw to cut wood using wood saw or wood blade, and I also use it to cut sheet metal. You need to also make sure the Skilsaw, it doesn't exceed the RPM rating of the blade. This blade is show, I believe, 5800 RPM. Yeah, 5800 RPM. And the data tag for the Skilsaw is show 5800 RPM. Make sure you wear hearing protection because this is gonna be very loud. A full face mask is a must to protect your face and your eyes. The Skilsaw, especially when you cut steel, it's going to produce metal shaving. It's hot and it's flying very fast. So make sure to protect yourself. I'll bring the camera close and I will show you in detail this setup, and then I will show you how I'm going to cut the sheet metal. I only used this disc to cut sheet metal. They claim you could use it to cut steel stud, EMT conduit, channel, angle iron, all thread, and flat bar. The part number for this, D0748F, 48 teeth, 7 1/4 inch, and the maximum RPM is 5800. You need to make sure the Skilsaw you use, it doesn't exceed the RPM rating of the blade. This one over here is show the maximum RPM is 5800. So I'm within the specs. I've been using this product for the last 4 years and it does excellent job. When it's go bad, it will quit cutting. I never have one that lost teeth. It's usually thicker than the one that designed to cut wood. And if you compare them side by side, the one that cut wood, it has more positive rake than the one that cut steel. I will set the camera up and I will cut this sheet metal and I'll show you how it does. I'm going to cut this 11 gauge sheet metal. Its weight about 160 pounds. I laid it on wood. I don't want the disc to hit the ground because it will damage it. I put a mark at both ends where I want to cut the sheet metal. I put the straight edge. I clamped it 1.5 inches away from my mark because this is Skilsaw. The blade is 1.5 inches away from this edge. So when I run my Skilsaw, it will cut to my mark. I'm going to use this old disc. I believe it's still good. I'll try it. If it doesn't work or if it's bad, then I will replace it with a new one. And I'm ready to start. As you saw, this method to cut sheet metal is way better than using the grinder. It goes easier and faster and you get better result. The cut is straight. I was able to use this old disc. I used it before to cut couple sheet metal for another project and still cutting good. The last time I bought these, I bought them in a bag of 10. I need to buy more. This is the last one. This video is not sponsored. I'm just trying to help you if you build similar project to mine, so you buy the right product right away without wasting your money. I hope this video was informative. Thank you for watching and thank you for your support. Be safe and I'll see you later. Take care.